what's going on? What am I?
I just
am I
want,
getting involved in?
you're actually not getting involved in it. It looks like JanPro's doing a really great job in Tucson. Over 118 Google reviews. That's good stuff. And it sounds like you're doing a good job communicating to your staff that sometimes people get upset about issues of public concern, and sometimes they complain. Even to the janitor, they complain, and that's okay, right?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I hope you have a great day, and you be safe out there, all right?
Okay.
All right.
You too.
Thanks.
And I think that, once again, goes into that manner of harassment. If he was contacting her because of her role as a public official, that'd be one thing. And then you get into that.
Maybe that's it. Public corruption isn't her role as a public official, right? You're supposed to act with integrity. You're not supposed to be corrupt. So maybe that's the problem. If he was contacting her within her role, but she's not supposed to be a corrupt lying cunt, so you can't actually attack her for that.
That's when you start getting into more of a speech thing, when he's contacting because of their role as a public official. That's not the circumstance we have in this case, and you have to look at the specific facts of the case. In this case, he's not contacting the victim because of what her position is when she was an employee at the University of Arizona. He's contacting her because of what the position was of her spouse. And so it's not going to fall under that politically protected speech. If it did, we would be in a different situation. If he was contacting her to say, this position you took publicly.
What a disingenuous, lying, deceitful, corrupt snake. Rachel Stiles is.
I don't like the position you're taking, as if it was a politician, we'd be in a different place. But we're not talking about a politician, and we're not talking about her role in any kind of public capacity. And under the defense's thing is that basically they could call anybody who works for any government in any position, and just, whether it's a janitor. And
hold on a minute. Mr. Myers.
Sports Complex. This is Michael speaking. How may I help you?
Michael, is it possible to speak to somebody from the custodial staff?
Unfortunately, no, because we do not have our staff. They're not staffed here. They come out.
Do you know which department I would actually reach out to? Is it still inside the public works that we want to direct our call?
Well, can I ask what it's regarding? Because like our custodial at our facility, it's a company that comes in.
I just wanted to complain to any random. It didn't. Oh, it's a company that comes in.
Correct.
Oh, so is it a private company?
Correct.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, we have a contract with them. So we're a department with Pima County. So they're a company so they have a contract for cleaning services for Pima County. So actually, I would think maybe like procurement, because they're the ones that actually set up the contract with vendors to basically do business with the Pima County.
Do you know what private company that is?
The cleaning service they're called JanPro.
JanPro?
Yeah, JanPro.
Very good, thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you too.
341. This call will be recorded for quality assurance.
Oh, that's good. I don't even have to give him notice now.
Thank you for calling John Polo Tucson. This is Erica.
Hey, Erica. How you doing this morning?
Good, and yourself?
I'm doing very good. I was curious, is there a specific person inside JanPro that handles the Tucson contract?
Yes. That would be Ellen Schultz.
Ellen Schultz?
Yes.
Could you transfer me to Ellen Schultz,
Yes.
please?
Of course. Do you want his direct number as well?
I would like that, thank you.
Okay, it's 520-289-1855.
Thank you very much.
So give me a quick second, okay?
Thank you.
Alan?
Hey, Alan, do you handle the Tucson account?
The Tucson account?
The city account.
Yeah. Oh, City of Tucson?
Yeah, I got a question. If somebody had a problem and they complained to one of your janitors, you guys know that people are allowed to complain to them because they kind of like. I realize that JanPro is a private company, right? Actually, I'm not sure if the transfer, if it covers this. This call is being recorded. I wanted to make sure I notified you. So do the janitors know that people, if they complain, that it's a constitutionally protected thing and they don't need to be scared, that it's just, some people, they get down different than other people. They complain when they see problems.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah. You're with the city?
No, I'm not with the city.
Oh, okay. Who am I talking to?
You're talking with Joey Payne. I'm with the Phoenix Times.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Have you heard of me before?
No.
Okay.
So what's going on? What am I?
You're actually not getting involved in it. It looks like JanPro is doing a really great job in Tucson. Over 118 Google reviews. That's good stuff. And it sounds like you're doing a good job communicating to your staff that sometimes people get upset about issues of public concern, and sometimes they complain. Even to the janitor, they complain, and that's okay, right?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I hope you have a great day, and you be safe out there, all right?
Okay.
All right.
You too.
Thanks.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Looks like the janitor knows that you can call the janitor. So, let's hear Rachel explain her way out of this one.
It was a politician, we'd be in a different place. But we're not talking about a politician, and we're not talking about her role in any kind of public capacity. And under the defense's thing is that basically they could call anybody who works for any government in any position and just, whether it's a janitor. And
hold on just a minute. Mr. Myers, I did hear all your argument. She has the floor now, so I don't want you to interrupt her, okay? I know it's upsetting to you. No, because this.
There it is. The janitor argument's coming out now. Okay, so we just established that even the janitor knows the First Amendment. Even the janitor knows the First Amendment. But the judge and Rachel Stiles, they're fucking clueless.
Be in a different place. But we're not talking about a politician, and we're not talking about her role in any kind of public capacity. And under the defense's thing is that basically they could call anybody who works for any government in any position and just, whether it's a janitor. And
well, we just illustrated that you can, right? We just illustrated that you can, and he didn't seem to have a problem with it.
Mr. Myers, I did hear all your argument. She has the floor now, so I don't want you to interrupt her, okay? I know it's upsetting to you. No, because this is her argument. So just let her talk and don't interrupt her. Go ahead.
So the position the defense is taking is that it could be a janitor who just happens to be working for it, and that they can just call and continually leave vulgar messages. And
Okay, now let's make sure that we touch that, because Lane's never left a vulgar message. We listened to all those. Are all 3 voicemails. Those are the only time that his voice has been heard on her voicemail. His voice, her voicemail. We just heard it. There was nothing vulgar. Nothing. We just established that you can call the janitor. Nothing.
Statements about wanting bad things to happen to them, and then that
Lane never sent anything that he wished that bad things happened to her. Nobody wishes that bad things happen to her. We wish that she didn't lie. We do wish that. We wish that she wasn't a liar.
be fine. But that's not what the law states, and the law has been clear on any First Amendment issue that the free speech does not protect harassing communications. It doesn't protect that kind of communication.
And if that kind of communication is occurring, you need to go after the person that's doing that communication. That is how justice is supposed to work. That we're supposed to be responsible for our own actions. Do we live in a time now where we're responsible for other people's actions? We just saw the video. We just saw a video here. We'll play it again. And they're gonna play this, and they're gonna play this one in open court too, right? And they're not gonna. Nobody's gonna be able to say, Your Honor,
My viewers are my fans.
I have enemies too, right? I have people that want to see harm done to me.
Most of my viewers are my fans, but I got a lot of people who watch my channel who aren't subscribing or liking because they hate me, which is just as good as love.
So if those people send one of those messages that Rachel's talking about, that's Lane's fault. Hell, if the city prosecutor sent one of those to his own wife, that would be Lane's fault. That'd be on Lane. Because now in America, we are responsible for what other people say and do.
And our statute also does not allow that. And I cited one of the cases in there. It is the Cantwell v. Connecticut case that says, although the statute prohibits certain kinds of communication, it is well established that resort to epithets or personal abuse is not any proper sense communication of information or opinion safeguarded by the Constitution. And its punishment as a criminal act raises no question under that instrument. So this has been litigated on those things with the Supreme Court as far as when we're dealing with freedom of speech in the First Amendment. That's not what we're dealing with here, and we're dealing with the Arizona statute, and the behaviors and the conduct that Mr. Myers was engaging in is not protected. Free speech is not protected under his conduct, and so that is what's being regulated, and that's what we're dealing with today.
Great.
We're out here today to ensure our natural rights are respected by those who swore an oath to support, protect, and defend the rights of the people. The purpose of all interactions is to peacefully promote government accountability and transparency. Please like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach as many people as possible. I implore you to peacefully seek redress to any and all of your grievances. This is a public service.